Hi guys, today I'm here with an Empties video, picking through my beauty trash as always. Lots of body, hair, and skin to chat about, so let's go ahead and get started. The first item is something that I've kept around for far too long. If you watched my recent best masks for oily and acne prone skin, I included this in here and realized there's an expiry date on it and it is long gone, but it is the Health and Beauty Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. So this, as I mentioned in that video, is my most popular video ever, which is funny because I wasn't even gonna upload it, but I was like, you know what, maybe other people are curious about it too. It's a powder mask that you add apple cider vinegar to. You add it on your face. It's pretty intense. It kind of like pulsates. If you have a sensitive or dry skin type, probably wouldn't recommend it. An oilier skin type, give it a try. It's super cheap. You get a ton of product in here. You can like split it amongst friends. You can find it a lot more places now than you used to be able to when I picked this up many years ago. I think I saw it at Target when I was in the United States. You can get it at some health food stores, maybe Whole Foods in the United States as well. In Canada, I don't think I've seen it around. You could probably get it at a health food store, but I ordered it on Amazon back in the day. So if you're curious to check it out, I will link that video down below. I finished up myself and Nems actually. I think this was a little more Nems than me, but it was the CeraVe moisturizing cream for normal to dry skin. It has ceramides and hyaluronic acid. I've talked about CeraVe a little bit lately and I've really been enjoying their products. Nems really likes them too because he likes a more kind of simple product. He has eczema as well, so he really loves Aveeno for his eczema, but he was liking this too, and he loves the Neutrogena Hydro Boost, which we'll talk about in a moment. But this is a really great cream. They've got one in a pump as well, a bunch of different formulas. I really want to try their cream with salicylic acid because it's supposed to be good for like KP if you have the chicken skin on the back of your arm. So I really like this, but I wouldn't repurchase this one specifically. I want to try the salicylic acid one. And then while we're talking Hydro Boost, finished up one of these bad boys. I love this cream. I was so excited when this launched in Canada. I love the gel cream that they have for the face, and I love hyaluronic acid on my face, so why wouldn't I enjoy both of those things on my body? It makes complete sense. So this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Body Gel Cream. This is the normal to dry skin. This one is fragranced. There's also a fragrance-free. Nems has the fragrance-free on his desk right here. I was using the regular one. I really love this, and what I like about it is it absorbs so quickly. As much as I love like deep hydrators and body butters and things like that, I like to use those more at night. I feel like they can take a little bit of time to dry up, but in the summer it's like you put on a dress, you're about to head out the door, and then you're like, oh, I'm a scaly mess, I should hydrate my skin. This is a really nice light one to put on, and not only does it absorb super quickly, it leaves a really beautiful sheen on your skin without having any like oily feeling or glitter in there. Super affordable because it's Neutrogena. So you get, there's this one, there's the fragrance free, and then there's also the whipped version as well. This one is probably my favorite. I like the whipped more for winter, but this is so good. Lots of good segues here today. While we're talking about Keratosis pilaris, finished up the Skinfix Renewing Cream, which is specifically made similar to the CeraVe one for the actual kind of like bumps and chicken skin that you may get on the back of your arms. And they've repackaged their products now that they're in Sephora, but this is 96% natural, dermatologist recommended, moisturizes and exfoliates with lime pearl extract. And I was very skeptical of this because I was like, the literal bumps on my arm, what is a cream gonna do? And I really feel like this made a difference. I have kind of their tub now and their scrub, which are both amazing, and I've talked about those before, but this cream, if you have the bumps on the back of your arm, this is amazing. I've heard great things about the CeraVe too, so if you're skeptical like me, I encourage you to try it out because I was pleasantly surprised by that. And then I also finished up their foaming clay cleanser. I realized that this is discontinued. I used it in my most recent nighttime skincare routine. I'll link that down below, but I wouldn't have used it because I didn't realize that you can't get it anymore, but it's really nice. They have a foaming oil cleanser too, which is not oily like you might expect, but I love the clay one for an oilier skin type. And coconut cleansers emulsified with mineral-rich Canadian glacier and Brazilian volcanic clay. So it was a really beautiful clay cleanser. Neutrogena has a clay cleanser along with I talked about them recently, Nivea and Garnier. If you're looking for a clay or kind of charcoal cleanser, those are really, really nice and available. Unfortunately, this is no longer available, so this is not much more I'm going to say on that. A couple of Nems empties in here, although we both kind of used this. This is one of his favorite serums. He doesn't tend to use moisturizers. He's more of a serum guy. I'm working on it. But this is the Vichy Mineral 89 Fortifying and Plumping Daily Booster. This is a beautiful serum. I know lots of you already use it. I think it has like 10 10 or 11 ingredients in there. It's got the Vichy spring water, which is super soothing on the skin, hyaluronic acid. It's like a clear kind of gel, so light on the skin. So if you have an oilier skin type, but if you're oily and dehydrated like I am and you still need moisture, this is a beautiful first step in your skincare routine. So you will third, I guess, in mine. So I would wash, I would tone, and then I would go in with this super lightweight, really gorgeous. They did just come out with a mineral 89 eye cream too, which is really nice and light and hydrating as well, as we would expect. But this is a really beautiful serum. I've talked about it in my favorite serums videos and absolutely one of my favorites. I have an eye makeup remover here from Estee Lauder. It's their gentle eye makeup remover. I think they sent this to me in maybe like, it came in a holiday kit or something last year, and while I really liked this, it did an amazing job. I love my Garnier eye makeup remover, which is, I don't know how much this costs, but Garnier is definitely more affordable and still very effective. The 2-in-1, again, I mentioned that in my nighttime skincare routine. So if you're like an Estee Lauder fan, or if you wanted to pick this up and you were curious if it was any good, I thought it was good. Or if you happen to get it in like a holiday set, or they do tons of minis and stuff, it is a really great product. But for me, I wouldn't go out and purchase this myself because I already know and love my Garnier at more of a drugstore price point. Moving on to a little bit of hair. I don't have as much hair as normal to talk about. I still have as much hair, but not as many hair products. So this is the L'Oreal Total Repair 5. This is their conditioner. So from this line, I liked this, but if I had to recommend one thing, their Total Repair leave-in conditioner is so thick and so good that I really love. I really like this. I wouldn't say I'm gonna like run out and pick it up again, but I absolutely have picked up and repurchased the leave-in conditioner from this line. So the whole line itself is really nice. The shampoo is nice as well. Total Repair, it says it's for helping with strength, density, vitality, shine, and silkiness. So 5 different things in there. I really enjoyed this, but the leave-in conditioner for me in this line is really what stands out. I swear I've talked about this in an Empties video, unless it's just been in the Empties bin for so long. As you can see, it's lost like all of its life here. It's the Pantene Gold Series Hydrating Buttercream. So this is very thick. The packaging has like, I don't even know what they wanted me to do with it. Use on wet or dry damp hair after detangling. Okay, yeah, so I basically use this like a leave-in conditioner. Gold Series is a line that's only available in the United States in store, but I love it so much. My favorite thing from the Gold Series line is their co-wash. I have repurchased that, but overall I really like it. It's made for black hair. It's sulfate free. For the most part, I believe it's sulfate free and silicone free, I think, but some of the products vary depending on which one. But I really like the buttercream because it was so thick on time when my hair was really dry or needed extra moisture. This is what I would reach for. I do the lock method, so leave-in, oil, and cream. I don't know why I started with my pinky. What? Leave-in, oil, cream. Normally I do leave-in, oil, cream. But anyways, this I used as a leave-in. You could just use it on its own as you, if you'd like as well, depending on what kind of products you like to put in your hair. But the Gold Series line from Pantene, super affordable, readily available in the United States. When I repurchased the co-wash, I bought it from Amazon.com and shipped it to Canada, so you can purchase it online if you'd like. But yeah, I really recommend it. I have another mask in here from Sunday Riley. It's their Saturn Sulfur Acne Treatment Mask. It's a medicated 10% sulfur mask that dries to clear up acne, preventing new blemishes. It's got sulfur in there along with niacinamide and zinc. I love niacinamide for my skin. I can't remember, I used this up a little while ago. Yeah, it's got a pretty, I wouldn't say it's a super sulfury scent, but it's got a little bit of that scent, but mostly just kind of clay scent if you're used to that. I found this to be a pretty nice mask, especially when I felt like my skin was breaking out or being super oily. It's a pretty intense, like I feel like I did leave it on for one time too long, which I normally don't experience with most masks, but I think maybe the sulfur in there, I should have followed the rules, because when a mask says leave it on for 10 minutes, I'm leaving it on for a solid half hour. I don't know, I'm not advising you to do that, but that is what I do. And I think I did that with this one time, and it was just a little bit too much for my skin. But it's high potent tea tree oil, standardized blah blah blah, manuka oil, purifies the skin, leaving your skin looking clearer with each use. So I really like this. I also used it as a spot treatment sometimes too, if I just had like an area of issue. So I really liked this. I haven't used a lot of Sunday Riley. I really liked their UFO oil. I feel like I need to try some more stuff from them. So if you've tried more, let me know down below what you like from them. I want to try their Luna oil. I think people really love, and they've got a new like glow AHA product, I think, too. Finished up this SPF from Clinique, and I really like this. I don't think it is waterproof though, so keep that in mind if you're going to like a beach or getting in the water. But this is SPF 30. It is their sheer body mist, and what I liked about it is that it wasn't like a typical SPF. It gave a beautiful sheen to the skin, so it almost looked like you put on a body oil, but you're getting that protection of an SPF. It is fragrance free, allergy tested, and I gotta say I really like this. I love the way it made my skin look, but it wasn't like because sometimes when you put SPF on your skin, it can look shiny but feel kind of sticky, but this was really sheer. It didn't turn me purple or gray or blue like some SPFs can. So if you have a deeper skin tone and you're looking for something for the body that, you know, if you're not necessarily getting in the water, this is fine. You still need to reapply, of course, but I really liked how light this was. Another product that I used up is the Nair Shower Power. Works while you shower. It's the sensitive formula with coconut oil and vitamin E. Essentially, you put this on before you get in the shower, right? Yeah, apply cream outside of the shower, then you shower, then you remove, obviously before you wash your body. But I really liked this. I normally shave, I will say that, like the majority of the time, but like for example, before I went on vacation, I just like literally naired my whole body. Because I can tend to, the older I get, the less I shave. I'm actually gonna be trying laser soon. I just don't care as much, you know? Like, do you remember like when you first started shaving, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna shave every day. Like I never wanna see a hair, and now I'm kind of like, meh, like I'm not as worried by it. But then when it gets to a point where I'm like, oh no, it's been a while since I shaved and shaving is going to become an absolute task, this is definitely something I reached for. Or if I just kind of wanted to do my whole body, and I feel like it gave me really smooth skin. I didn't have any irritation or anything like that with it. I really like this from Nair, and I really like their kind of like it looks like a deodorant stick. That's a good one too. So I really like this. I like the ease of it. It didn't take a super long time, and it didn't feel like it was super harsh on my skin either. Lastly, I finished up the Essence Insta Matte Makeup Setting Spray with Ever Matte, oil-free, non-sticky, lightweight. I liked this, but the majority of the reason why I use this was just the pure size of this. I traveled a lot with this when I traveled for work. I would probably now choose the mini Urban Decay All-Nighter over traveling with this, but I did like it, and it is a good little size bottle, and it does have a good mister on it. So even if you want to buy it, use it, and then replace it with another setting spray that you use for travel, because a lot of setting sprays don't come in small size. Urban Decay All Nighter, and I think Inglots does, and Cover FX has minis now too. Because especially on vacation, I want my makeup to last, and I don't want to have to worry about reapplying anything. So I thought this did a good job. It was a nice way to finish off my makeup. I don't feel like it did an incredible job making my makeup last or keeping me matte, but it definitely did more than if I hadn't used it, if that makes sense. And it's a really good price, cruelty-free, drugstore availability, and like I said, nice small packaging and a good mister on there, which is important for me. Like, you can have a great setting spray, and if the mister sucks, then, you know, we're not going to be working together. So that is everything that I finished up lately. Let me know down below, as always, what you have finished up. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!